K-dramas are known for their swoon-worthy couples and heart-fluttering storylines, but what if the butterflies in your stomach came from a different source entirely? They walk among us, but on your screen, chills. Dive into the dark minds of real-life Korean serial killers, reimagined in these gripping K-dramas. Our tale revolves around a not-so-average taxi company, the Rainbow Taxi. But hold on, it's not your typical fare. This company offers a very special service: vengeance on wheels. For those who have been failed by the justice system, this team is their last hope. Our hero, played by the dashing Lee Ji-hoon, transforms from cabbie to avenger, making sure justice is served one ride at a time. But why the brooding backdrop, you ask? The inspiration behind this adrenaline-pumping storyline is the brutal legacy of Yoo Young-chol, a real-life nightmare who terrorized Seoul in the early 2000s. Yoo Young-chol, known for his heinous crimes against the elderly and sex workers, sets a haunting scene for our vigilante cabbies. Now let's talk about how well Taxi Driver mirrors the grim tales of Seoul streets. From the spine-tingling release of a notorious sex offender echoing the Cho Do-soon case, to the harrowing plight of workers on the so-called Purple Island, this series doesn't just recreate events, it captures the raw emotion and public outcry that followed. The drama, while heightening the tension for TV, stays eerily close to the bone-chilling reality of these crimes, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, questioning the very essence of justice. So as the city sleeps, remember the next time you hail a cab in Seoul, you might just get more than you bargained for. Watch your back, keep your friends close, and maybe take the bus instead. The streets are wild tonight, and Taxi Driver is just a remote click away from revealing the darkest alleys of human nature. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay tuned, because on these streets, the truth is stranger and more terrifying than fiction. Grab your flashlights. Next up, we're exploring the twisting passageways of Tunnel. Let's set the stage. The year is 1986, and a fervent detective, Bak Gwang-ho, portrayed by the compelling Chae Jin-hyuk, is on the trail of a cold-hearted killer, mirroring the sinister steps of South Korea's dark past. But this isn't just any crime spree. The murderer's methods are disturbingly familiar, echoing the real-life horrors of the Hwaseong serial murders that once gripped the nation in fear. As our hot-blooded hero digs deeper, he stumbles through a mysterious tunnel, not just between places, but times, catapulting him into the future, 2016 to be exact. Here, the past isn't the past, and the killer is on the move again. With new tech and old-school tenacity, Gwang-ho must adapt, team up, and track down a ghost from history before more lives are lost. But how closely does Tunnel mirror the chilling events of its true crime counterpart, inspired by the grisly legacy of Lee Chun-jae, who claimed the lives of 15 women in a spree haunting South Korea from 1986 to 1994? The series intertwines fact with fiction in a dance macabre of justice delayed. Lee's terrifying tale concluded with an arrest years later, but only after legal limitations had already let many of his crimes fade into the annals of unresolved cases. Yet Tunnel isn't just a crime drama, it's a time-traveling pursuit of closure, painting a portrait of a detective whose dedication defies decades. Each shadowy corner of Gwang-ho's journey is steeped in suspense and societal reflections that resonate with those who remember and those who can't afford to forget. So, dear viewers, as the nights grow longer and the chill of mystery envelops the air, tune into Tunnel. It's more than a series, it's a seance calling forth the spirits of cases cold and cunning, where the only way out is through. For number 3, we're delving into the shadowy depths of a small town shrouded in secrets and sins. Prepare to be enthralled by the chilling twists and turns of Beyond Evil.
사람을 죽였거든. 어떻게?
Where every face hides a story, and every story is a puzzle piece in a macabre mosaic of murder. Set in the fictional town of Manyang, Beyond Evil introduces us to two detectives, the formidable duo of Shin Ha-kyung and Yo Jin-gu. These officers are drawn together by a series of gruesome murders that eerily echo the sins of 2 decades past. But here's the kicker, my dears. No one is what they seem. As our detectives peel back layers of deceit, the town's facade of tranquility crumbles, revealing the dark heart beating beneath. Now let's talk inspiration. While Beyond Evil is a masterpiece of fiction, it dances on the grave of reality, drawing a chilling parallel to the infamous Hwasong serial murders. Remember the horror that gripped South Korea from 1986 to 1991? The real monster Lee Chun-jae haunted the nation. His crimes a tapestry of terror that wasn't fully unveiled until his confessions in 2019. His shadow looms large over our show, a specter of evil that may just make you lock your doors twice tonight. But how accurately does Beyond Evil mirror these true events? While the names and faces are invented, the essence of fear, the obsession with uncovering hidden evil, and the town's collective paranoia capture the very real aftermath of Hwasong's nightmare. Our show isn't just a crime drama, it's a psychological deep dive into the darkest corners of the human soul. Shin Ha-kyung with his brooding intensity, and Yo Jin-gu with his sharp intellect, bring to life a story that's as much about battling personal demons as it is about chasing a killer. The series, with its tight plot and atmospheric tension, keeps you guessing. Just when you think you know who the monster is, think again. So grab your popcorn and maybe a security blanket, because Beyond Evil isn't just a show, it's a journey into the depths of what makes a monster. Our story centers around the determined and deeply affected Ha Moo-yeom, played by the charismatic Yoon Sang-hyun. As a young boy, Moo-yeom's life was shattered when his father was wrongfully accused of being Gapdong, a notorious serial killer inspired by the real-life monster Lee Chun-jae. Lee Chun-jae's horrific spree, known as the Hwasong serial murders, gripped South Korea as he evaded capture while claiming numerous innocent lives during the late 80s and early 90s. These very murders form the spine-tingling backdrop of our K-drama. But here's where it gets spine-chilling. Fast forward to the present, and our brooding detective has grown up with one goal: to clear his father's name. Just when Moo-yeom resigns to the belief that Gapdong might be dead, a new string of murders resurrect old fears and festering wounds. The past, it seems, is not ready to stay buried. Gapdong weaves a complex tapestry of suspicion and intrigue as it explores the lasting impacts of crime and punishment. It asks us, what happens when the past refuses to fade? What shadows do old sins cast over the present? The drama navigates these murky waters with a masterful touch, mirroring the real-life horror of Lee Chun-jae's crimes, but spinning a narrative so gripping, you might just find yourself checking over your shoulder. How accurately does it depict the Hwasong horrors, you ask? While Lee Chun-jae's chilling legacy is about the framework, the show takes creative liberties to weave a story that's less about the cold facts and more about the emotional truth. The anguish of the accused and the relentless pursuit of justice in a world too eager to forget its darkest days. So whether you're a true crime aficionado or a thrill-seeking night owl, Gapdong promises to keep you captivated, questioning, and perhaps a little paranoid as it reveals a mystery where the most dangerous shadows might just lurk within. Tune in, but beware, the truth might just be closer than it appears. So there you have it, a glimpse into the chilling world of K-dramas inspired by real Korean serial killers. These shows will have you glued to your seat, questioning everything you thought you knew. Now it's your turn. Hit the comments and tell us, which K-drama on this list sent shivers down your spine? Did the portrayal of these crimes feel respectful, or did it go too far? We'll be waiting.